to bite me, especially if my name's getting put down as a throw vote. Just know that if I go to the jury with Michelle, that she's gonna outplay me. And I hope that talking to Lexi and everybody that they are keeping their word and this is what's actually gonna happen. Otherwise I'm gonna have a very rough time trying to get Michelle back in.
Okay. So I think this tribal council is gonna get pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see what gets played, how that affects this vote. At this point, I'm just hoping it doesn't somehow impact me, because we're at that point in the game where, as much as I'd like to stick with my alliances, I know that, you know, those can only take you so far, and I also know that they're not as strong, especially mine with Lisa, as I thought they were. I do feel like I'm forming a really good connection with Haley, and so I hope that, you know, she's truthful in the conversations that I've had with her. But I'll be honest, I really think, excuse me, Ryan kind of dropped the ball last time with giving Michelle the nudge, because she has a lot of power right now, and she may have them and use them for herself. She may have passed them along to somebody else to take the target off her back. I have no idea, but regardless, it's still in play, and that's scary. So I don't know. I'm just hoping this doesn't affect me too much. In a perfect world, the person's name that I'm writing down on this piece of paper goes home, but that's probably not gonna happen. So we'll see. That's why she's a good game player. I respect her. Sorry, Michelle.
I think I've had a pretty good read again so far as like how everything's shaping out. So I'm thinking there's just like no way that Steven isn't voting for me. I heard from a lot of people that he was throwing my name out there. I talked with Ryan, Lexi, and Haley. I think they were all down to vote Michelle, but with her advantage and idol, there'll just be one vote left for me. So it's really who me and Michelle want to vote for at this point, because she came to me, she's like, we're both the underdogs. If you're this time, it'll be me next. And I think she's hopefully willing to play her idol, needs to play her idol to keep herself safe. And we can at least band together for this one to keep me safe as well. I don't know how far that relationship will go going forward, but I think it's the only way for me to stay in this game right now. So I think we'll have a 1-2 vote here with hopefully, oh gosh, I hope I spelled this right. It's a lot of vowels. I think I might have messed that one up, but with Haley, we'll see.
Whew. Back again with immunity. Feels good. Gotta say, I tried to drum up some votes. I don't know if I succeeded or not. So someone's going home. I hope it's this person. If it's not, at least it's not me.
Last vote went pretty well. This vote, you know, I feel more and more nervous each time that my time is up. Steven winning immunity wasn't good, because he would have been the alternate vote on the chopping block, and it could have been easy. Not easy, but it could have been like a 2-2 split. You have Michelle's advantage. So I gotta think of Michelle's advantage and idol. This vote completely is determined around when she's looking to play those. If she's looking to play the idol now and the advantage next round, then if we split this round, then we would be good, because it would be 2-2 revote, and it would only, they were talking about like a 3-1, throwing one on Haley. I mean, if we 3-1 and then Michelle idols, then it would be 2-1 with Steven and Michelle's votes trumping whatever the vote for Haley is. Who are Steve and Michelle voting for? like to think Lisa or Haley. I don't think it's me. Like, I think they assume I'm with them. So if they do that, that's fine. So is it 1 L or 2 L's? Okay. I gotta vote Michelle this round. I'm just thinking about like my jury support, like in making these moves, and if I'm seen as a follower to like Lexi and Lisa. And I think, regardless of what extent I do, I think there is an underdog value I have. I feel like Dennis, Pat are rooting for me. I think Steven would turn around and root for me for skating by over some of these other guys. So I think I do have jury support, and it might be a close final tribal, but if that's what I gotta do to get there, then it's the vote.
These people, I'm telling you, they think that I'm dumb. Like, I heard Ryan, literally overheard him just say, like, oh yeah, Michelle's scrambling, blah, blah. They think that I don't know, that they all know that I have an idol. I only told Haley. I know Haley let it slip. Which I know she's in self-preservation mode too, so I get it. I'm not gonna hold that against her. I know Lexi's been gunning it for me for the beginning. I know Lisa, if anything, it's her game to have me out because it diffuses what people see as a pairing, but frankly, it was a pain in the butt to just have a conversation with Lisa this tribal council, period. She didn't want to talk with me at all until I finally pulled her aside and I said, look, I do have an idol and I'm playing it, and they're putting one vote on you just so that it's, if/when I play it, it's going to be you. Unfortunately, others might have caught wind of that, and now the vote might be on Lisa anyway, but I'm sure there's still going to be at least one Michelle vote, so even if I gave it to Lisa at this point, it would just end up on me. I told Steven that I would give him my advantage if he voted, him and Ryan, I told him if they voted with me on this, and I know Steven's only on board to do that just to get the advantage. And Ryan was never really on board to do that, and if he does vote Lisa, it's again solely just to in a split vote situation if an idol comes up to not make it, so it's him or somebody that he's closer to in the game. So it's either going to be Haley or Lisa, I'm thinking, with this vote. If they only put one vote on Lisa, which would be dumb for them to do, but if that's what they did, then hopefully, I did tell Lisa to put a vote on Haley. Frankly, in terms of challenges moving forward, I know that if I don't win, it's probably going to be me. And, oh wait, shoot, I don't want to use this one. Can I, like, I didn't plan. I didn't mean to write that.
Yeah, you could change your vote still.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to do was make it look like I'm also using my advantage. So, how you spell my name, but that's fine. And then, cool. Alright, so now at least Steven will think that I've used my advantage already. Yeah. Like I said, it's probably either going to be Lisa or Haley this vote because I'm playing my idol. That said, the majority of votes, like I said, might be on Lisa anyway, if they read into me talking to her at the last minute. Sorry, this was the